Remember to subscribe to our channel to follow along the complete build out of our new rig.
Right here?
Yeah.
How's my hair? How's my jacket? How's everything?
You look
You
fantastic.
can probably see the mic, but...
It's okay.
Testing, testing. All right, we are here to do a quick little tour video of our Ram 3500. And in this video, we're just gonna go through why we're upgrading, what options we selected when picking out this truck, and then also what upgrades we've done to this truck so far. So previously, we had a 2020 Ram 2500 Laramie edition with the Cummins diesel engine. It was an awesome truck, probably a dream truck of mine, but it just wasn't going to fit our long-term needs. This is actually probably the most common question we've gotten on our Instagram so far, is why did we get rid of the Cummins and switch to the Hemi? The main reason is because we want to go international. The ultra low sulfur diesel required on the new diesel trucks is not commonly available in a lot of countries south of Mexico. And our current thought is potentially driving down to Argentina in the next year or two. The other benefit of going to a Hemi over the Cummins engine is the payload actually ends up increasing some because the Hemi engine is quite a bit lighter than the Cummins engine. And that was another reason why we upgraded from the 2500 up to the 3500, is to give us more payload capacity. So the payload on this truck is actually 4,222 pounds, which is quite a bit more than the 1,800 we had on our previous truck. That will allow us to haul the Kenai. We're actually going to be installing a flatbed on this, potentially some water tanks and some other things such as a dirt bike on the front. So that way we do not need to worry about getting close to that payload. So when we decided to upgrade to the Kenai, and that meant we were going to switch out trucks, we actually started looking into getting a used Ram 3500. The couple that we did see were only $4 to $5 grand less than buying a brand new truck, and all of them had over 60,000 miles on them. So at that point with this crazy market, we figured we might as well go new. So our previous 2500 was a Laramie. It had leather seats, air-conditioned seats, heated steering wheel, all the bells and whistles. It was awesome. But we realized we didn't really need that long term, and we were hoping to reduce the money we had into this rig to give us some more money for traveling. So when we started looking at new trucks, we found this Ram 2022 that's behind us, and it really only has the options that we wanted. So it is a tradesman, which is their baseline, and then the options that are added on top of it are the 50-gallon fuel tank. The reason we went with a 50-gallon fuel tank is we wanted to be able to have a little bit longer range when we are going through some more remote areas. I believe it's technically the customer package level 2 that includes the 8-inch touchscreen, Android Auto, and a couple other smaller convenience features. And then I think it also has the winter package prep for it as well. But that's it. It was really a base model with only a couple options added to it. All right, so let's dive into the upgrades that we've already done on this truck. We took the truck up to BVO Adventure Vehicles based out of Frederick, Colorado. They do great work. They're official AEV dealers. They also have a lot of different products that they work with and can do pretty much anything that you want for your overland vehicle. What we decided to go with is basically all the upgrades we had on our last rig. So it's almost an AEV Prospector, except that we didn't ship it off to AEV in Michigan and have them do the whole package. So it does have the front bumper, the rims, the suspension, and all of that from AEV, but it doesn't have the rear bumper because we are going to be doing a flatbed on this. Also in the front bumper, we did decide to install another Warren winch. This one is the M15S. Though we never actually used the winch on our old truck to get ourselves unstuck, we did use it multiple times to help other people get unstuck. So especially when we're out on our own going through some pretty backcountry roads, it's nice to know that we have the winch as an option. So we did have BVO install the lights from North Lights Company. They did reach out to us and offer us some lights, and we were looking into getting some lights anyways, so we took them up on the offer. So far they've been great lights. We have 2 ditch lights and a 30-inch light bar down on the bumper. It's pretty crazy how bright they are, and so far we've been extremely happy with them, though we've only used them a couple times and we're really looking forward to using them more in the future. With that, we had BVO install a SwitchPros light controller inside the truck, so that allows us to control the different lights, and it also gives us 6 different controls so that way we can add to it as we go. Along with the ditch lights and the 30-inch light bar, we also had BVO install some rock lights on the front of the truck, underneath the front wheel well and underneath the running boards. And then once we install the flatbed, we'll install some more going around the back. This allows us to really see around camp when we get there. We can turn them on, walk around, and have good visibility so we're not tripping over or running into things. The other options that we've done on here is the Mopar side steps, just to allow us to be able to get in and out the truck a little bit easier. Also, we have our rigged Ultra tire swing on the back holding our spare tire. We moved this over from our first rig and absolutely love it. It's a great way to carry a 37-inch spare tire since it doesn't fit underneath where the stock spare tire goes. It also allows us to have a swing out, so it swings out so we can get in and out of the camper, and also we can have a step to get up into the camper. So overall, it's been a great purchase and we highly recommend them. We've also removed the back seat of the Ram and built a flat platform. We're going to add on to it in the next couple weeks and build out a storage system on the one side and then have a bed on the other side for Granger. But right now it is currently just a flat platform. We really liked the look of our old truck with the black truck and the Scout camper with all the black lettering. It really just ties together well. So we've decided to go ahead and wrap this truck in a textured black wrap as well. Okay, one more time, all of it.
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
It's cold out here. Make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss our upcoming videos, including a full rig tour and a tour of our new Scout Kenai camper.